Yeah, so let's talk about the market. I'm going to just a little bit touch base a little bit nationally because this is what we all hear in the news nationally.
Right.
Okay, so we know that mortgage rates are up. This is not new news.
Right.
We also know that applications are a little bit down because of that. We know that inventory nationally is decreasing a little. Is increasing a little bit. Mm-hmm. We're also knowing we're seeing more price reductions nationally. How does that reflect when we look locally? We are shifting. I always tell my clients we're transitioning back to a new normal, which is the old normal.
Right.
We're in a window. We're in this window of, insane interest rates. I mean, let's be honest. It was a crazy time, and it's not necessarily always, as any buyer who didn't get their offer accepted the first time home buyer. No, it wasn't always. The interest rate's great, but maybe they didn't get the house.
Right. Or they were paying a lot over
to get the house. So we are seeing a transition. Locally, it does reflect what we're seeing nationally, maybe not as intensely.
Right.
There's certain markets that I think are going to have more drastic transitions because they were so hot.
Right.
And I'm thinking places like in Florida and Texas and California where it was insane. We think it was crazy here, but really, relatively wasn't as much. So I think our transition won't be as drastic.
The highs aren't as high, so the lows won't be as
so
low.
the transition is not going to be as significant. However, we are seeing it. We're seeing some price reductions that we hadn't seen before. We are seeing a little bit more inventory, maybe days on market.
Yep.
So we have to get a little bit more
realistic. It could be on the market for a whole week now.
A whole week.
It gets an offer.
I saw a home on the market for 10 days.
That's
and
crazy.
It was forever.
I know.